Hi, it's Elaine from Penguin Place Crafts. It's Sunday afternoon. It's time for me to sit down with my day planner and plan out this week. The projects I'll be working on, what we're having for dinner, what I need to do when I go shopping, what's on the agenda for this week, all that stuff. So, this is sort of what I've wrapped up, a little bit of the plans for the week. I didn't really get all that much crocheting done this weekend. I did make, okay, this was my June monster that I designed. It's August. I just made the second one to test the pattern some more. For this one, I tried seeing like the bobble nose, how it would look in a different color. Sort of like a clown monster. Sorry, I know some people don't like clowns. Some people are creeped out by clowns. I finally got the second one made, combined it with the comments from the tester. Thank you, Strawberry Bonnie, for testing this for me. She actually tested it before I did my second one to test it. And I got it published on my blog in August for the June monster. And I updated 3 or 4 Etsy listings, items that were sold from Street Fest, getting updated pictures. Like I just went in, I'm like, nope, unavailable, unavailable. Marked things down as sold out. But then they're still in the original picture. So I got new group shots, some individual shots, updated a couple of listings. Okay, I've got a custom order. Got to work on that. I worked on it for a while, and then it was like, there's this yarn next to my chair back in April. I'll see if I can link the original yarn gift opening video in the description. I was given a big vacuum seal bag of yarn, and it was all really unusual yarns, like the ruffle scarf yarn from years ago, maybe a decade ago, when ruffled scarves were all the thing. Well, there was some sitting by my chair. I was like, I want to use that up. So I made, oops, sorry, my microphone cord, there we go. Microphone cord was tangling, limiting my movements. A sparkly little chicken nest. And I got out some homespun yarn. I made a little chicken, although I think the chicken is sort of dwarfed by the nest. But at my next craft show, I want to have a make your own chicken station where you can pick a nest, you can pick eggs, you can pick a bag to carry your chicken. And I will cut out some leather and have my husband make a little patch that says emotional support chicken. So that's the plan. So now I have another bag and another nest. And I have another idea for that yarn. I just have to get to it. Yep. That's what Sundays are about. I get all these ideas and I do a brain dump. This I need to do, this I need to do, this I want to do, this I want to use up there. Okay, let's get it all on paper so I know what I'm doing. So this week, I'm going to do a scrap yarn challenge. I showed it to you the other day. Here's a bag that I got at a thrift store for $3. I don't know if it was $3 or if the blue tag, if it was $1.50. I'm saying $3. This is the messiest part of it. This is a ball of worsted weight yarn and chocolate brown. Possums. A turtle. Green turtle with a green head and flippers with a brown shell. Yep. Gray. It's like a light DK. It's got a little bit of a halo to it. I don't think it's wool. I'll test it. Possums, whales. Yep. Okay, this one's going to be, oh, this is a boucle. I thought it was just cotton thread, but it's bumpy. I don't know. It might be cotton, but I've never seen like bumpy cotton like that. Homespun. How about a blue loaf kitty? Or 2 or 3. This feels like cotton. It's a tan. It's worsted weight, but it feels cottony. Okay. 5-ply crepe. Cleckheaton pure wool. I don't usually use wool because since I had cataract surgery, it bothers my eyes. But maybe I could make a dryer ball out of that. There are 2 balls of a light DK in purple. One of them feels like it has something. No, it's a bread tag. I thought maybe it was the label that it was wound around. So I don't know what wool smells like. I don't know if I'd recognize the smell of wool. Oh, there's another of those bumpy, might be cotton on a spool. This one's definitely cotton. Cotton, tan. This one feels like acrylic. It's a tan. Another worsted weight, chocolate brown. It feels different. It feels heavier than acrylic. It might be wool. So I will go through these. I'm going to make a list in my day planner of what is in here, and I'll do tests to see if I can figure out what's cotton, what's wool, what's acrylic. Yeah, by saying do a test. I'll go out on the porch and have a little candle lit and stick a little bit of the yarn into the flame. If it's acrylic, it melts. It burns into a hard acrylic little ball. If it's wool, it burns to ash and it smells like hair is burning. If it's cotton, it burns to ash and it smells like you're burning some clothes. That's how, that's how I can explain it. So, I have project bags out by my chair. I have a bag to make my next Aleosaurus. I have a ball of scrap yarn that wants to be made into a Mr. Ugly. And I have an idea that I want to try out with him. So I'm sort of leaning towards making a Mr. Ugly today. Oh, I do have a puzzle proofing assignment. It's going to keep me busy. I shouldn't be like, it's a job. It's a freelance job. When it comes in, I have to spend an hour or 2 per day working on my quota for the day. And, it's a job. I get paid for it. Certainly not minimum wage. I think I get $40 per set for proofreading, and it's a couple hours a day for, I think this was 16 days, 32 hours. I get paid about 40. So I'm getting about $1.50 maybe an hour for doing this job. But I told my husband, I'm saving so much money because I love doing crossword puzzles and stuff like that. And I used to buy them all the time. So I'm saving money by not having to buy puzzle magazines to work on. I just work on them when I get paid to do them. Okay. I'm rambling. Any ideas for this week? Not really. I'm just gonna get this yarn all organized and play with that and work on the custom order and work on cleaning up some of the bags of yarn around my chair. And I'm getting a package tomorrow. I'm getting a package from a yarn company I have never purchased from before. When I did so well at Street Fest, one of the things that I splurged on was placing a yarn order. And the tracking says it's going to be here tomorrow. And I have to sign for it. So I get to stay home and play with yarn all day tomorrow, waiting for my package. Okay, it's time for me to go get busy. Ta-da! I'll cake up this yarn, I'll test it out, I'll weigh them up, and make a nice little column in my day planner, because I haven't been using my day planner as much as I should lately. So I'm a day behind, a week behind. Like, I open up to a spread, I've got a whole week, and I'm still using last week. And I think today, oh no, it starts with Monday. So I'm a week behind in the day planner. But if I finish that up, if I finish up my page today, get it all filled up, I can start on a fresh page for tomorrow. So that's the yarn I'm going to be playing with, other than my custom order. I'm working on the custom order. I'm making progress. I'm getting new ideas for it, though. So it can't be revealed until it gets to the customer. I love the mystery. And I'm bouncing around some ideas. I was thinking of doing sort of not a crochet along, but I'm trying to figure out what to call it. Here's the idea. I've done 6 months of the monster patterns so far. So I have 6 months of patterns free on my blog for different monsters. And I have an idea for July. I've got July's all sketched out. I can't wait to get going on that one too. So I was thinking of doing some sort of contest where if you make any monster from one of my free monster patterns and send me a picture, I will collect all the pictures and have a weekly roundup of, okay, here are the monsters in the contest this week. And probably make a blog post with the pictures of the monsters saying, this is by however you wish to be identified. Like I would be Elaine from Penguin Place. Here's this one. And then at the end of the contest period, probably be a month or 6 weeks, there'd be prizes. There would be some way, like people could vote in the comments, saying, okay, this one is my favorite. Like they'd have to vote on the blog post saying, okay, this one's my favorite. So there'd be like the popular favorite, like the people's choice, and then maybe I'd let my husband pick one out and let the grandkids pick one out. So there'd be a bunch of prizes where someone would get a small box of yarn. I think that would be, I'm bouncing this around. So let me know in the comments if you would be interested in something like that. Maybe you just don't do monsters. I've been bouncing around, and for a while there, I was like, oh, I can't do this because if I have to mail 3 packages, that's going to add up. And my spreadsheet is already so far in the red. Street Fest has got me back in the black again. I have some extra funds that I could do something like a giveaway. So it's a possibility. But yeah, give me some feedback. What do you think? Would you do it? It would have to be probably US and Canada only for shipping, because if I try shipping it overseas, that's probably going to double the postage costs. Sorry. Okay, I'm going to go play with yarn. And probably start some water for boiling the corn, because my husband went for a bike ride. And once he's home, we're going to start on dinner and get going right away. So probably should have stuff ready to get dinner going as soon as he walks in the door. Who am I kidding? As soon as he walks in the door, I'm going to hand him the anti-itch cream and say, here, get my bug bites. Sometime this week, I was a bug, a mosquito or something, got into the bedroom, and I was wearing a tank top pajama set, and it got down the back of my shirt and bit me 5 times. So I have 5 itchy bug bites on my back. And I haven't had any stuff put on them for a couple of hours, and right now, they're driving me crazy. You know the scene in Jungle Book where Baloo is like rubbing himself against a tree? Yeah, that's what I feel like doing now. Okay, bye-bye.